Welcome to this video. Today we are designing a technology-enhanced formative assessment. For that, I decided to use the Quizlet platform. I discovered this platform just recently in the course of doing this assignment, and I have to say it's a very fun tool to use because it is very easy to navigate, easy to understand. It's very user-friendly. So coming back to the formative assessments, I focused on French expressions for digital life and citizenship. We are going to review this assessment using this in-class review formats, flashcards, learn and tests to see how this assessment gives immediate feedback to the students. Review flashcards. Flashcards, this is just for memorization. The students can decide whether or not he or she wants to track their progress. So if they decide to track their progress, rather, if they do not want to track their progress, they can just memorize word by word till the end. But they decide to track their progress, they can click like this word term, for example. If the student has memorized the term and its definition, he can click here to indicate that he or she has memorized. And if the term has not been memorized, simply clicks on the red cross and it signals here that they are still learning the word. So we are going to make it go a little bit fast to see the results at the end. At the end, you are going to see the statistics. The statistics, 9 words learned and 7 words still learning. We move now to the next assessment format, that is learned. Here the questions are asked either in multiple choice questions as here as this first as we see here. It could be matching questions, it could be true or false questions, or it could be blank questions where the students will be expected to fill in the answers, to type in the answers. So we are going to answer these questions together. A constructive comment, the answer is correct. A digital citizen, if I put a wrong answer, the student immediately is corrected. Continue. Here is a written question. You can decide whether your student writes or not. So to browse the internet will be navigate. If I give a wrong answer, let's try cyber, for example. I am immediately corrected if I give a wrong answer. See? To send an email, I put cyber harassment instead of envoyer un courrier. So Quizlet is really interesting. Password. Correct answer. Cyberbullying. Let's just try something else. Maybe citoyen. the answer is automatically corrected. And this is what we have at the end. Terms, the students can see the number of terms he or she has studied, and well, move to the tests. We have 16 questions. Since the questions contains both English and French, I decide that the students can answer in both languages, and we will have true or false questions, multiple choice questions, and matching questions. I could add written questions if I want, but given that they are still in the learning process and that the terms are somehow complicated, I will leave the written part. Digital citizen, true or false? We are going to go through the tests and then get the statistics at the end. Submit tests. This is what the student is going to see. This is the summary of, we have a summary of the questions here. We have 9 correct answers, 7 incorrect answers, and the students can see exactly which questions they passed and which questions they failed. Un commentaire constructif, yeah. They also equally have encouraging terms. Here, the first question I missed, we have no sweat, you're still learning. When you pass, you've got this, you're doing great. Next, fail, not quite, you're still learning. They have encouraging. I really appreciate that from Quizlet. The students can also print out tests and keep it in case he would like to revisit to see where he or she made a mistake and maybe revised. I have a printed test here, but this is for another exercise. Another exercise I had done is not for this one. This is different. This is how the printed version looks like. So the student equally has that option. So in all Quizlets, I think Quizlet is a really good tool for formative assessments. First, because it is user-friendly, easy to navigate, and secondly, because of the variety of assessments formats that is proposed. So this is the end. It is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.